bro. When you building a car, bro, it's a lot of things you gotta think about. Number one, the first thing you need to think about is what type of car you gonna build. See, it's a lot of different type of cars. You might only thought it was just like a sports car, you know, a nice daily driver. But let's get into it. So the first thing you got is what I have. A nice little daily driver, you know what I'm saying? That's just the car that you daily drive. You drive everywhere to work, you know, get your homies, whatever, it don't matter. That's what I got. I just wanted to make my car sporty, more fun to drive. I just have a fun daily driver. Or you could build a track car, which is purely for the track. This is not for street driving, nothing. That's only for racing and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really at the track, handling business. That's what that's for. And then you got rally cars, which is rally racing. I can't really describe it to y'all, so I'm gonna show. What am I talking about? I'm gonna show y'all. And then the next car that I like to talk about is we got VIP cars. Y'all probably never seen these before, but it'd be like, I usually see like Lexuses that are VIP cars. They be like really nice cars. They're nice on the inside. Everything is luxury. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know how to describe it, bro. They're just elegant, bro. That's the only way I can describe it. And then you got stance cars, bro. I don't know why anybody do this. I mean, I don't know, bro. Maybe I feel like people just do it to get attention, because you get attention with a stance car. It's like, I'm gonna show y'all, bro. I ain't gonna talk about it, bro. I'm just gonna show y'all various pictures of a stance car, bro. And then the next type of build you can have is stance VIP. That's right. The next car you can have, it took me a while to think about it, but you can have a show car. I know y'all know what a show car is, you know, cars that look really nice on the outside. They might have no mods, no modifications to the engine, no anything, but they are really nice. Nice wheels, nice tire, everything cleaned up, nice, a nice wrap, might have some TVs in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just overall a nice car. You can have one of those. And then it's just cars, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk about this in another video. It's because you have a Charger, a Camaro, whatever it be, does not mean you're a car guy. So it's not a build. It's just throwing wheels on the car or something like that, wheels and tires, it's not a build neither, bro. Or stickers and stuff like that, and a wrap, it's not a build. That's a personalization. You just added that to your car. It's not a build, though. So now let's get into how to mod a car, bro. The first thing you need to do is have in mind, which one of these builds do I want to do? Well, I want to do a stance car. All right. So now what you have to do is, well, this is what I did. Well, this is what I did. I kind of did this, but I did it backwards. I went on the forums. There's forums for every type of car you have, bro. Any car you have, they have a forum for it. I went on the forums. I was looking at other cars like mine, what other people had, what parts are good, what parts to stay away from, things like that. Then you can get you a nice little list. Okay, I'm gonna start off with my suspension. I'm gonna start off with wheels, tires, and lowering springs. Okay, next thing I want to do, I want to get an exhaust. I want to get my downpipe, my front pipe. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes hand in hand. Okay, after this, I want to get a wrap. And then when I get this turbo, I want to get a tune. That's how you build a car. You come into it with a plan. It's just like, I don't know, maybe like basketball. A basketball game, your coach is going to have a game plan for y'all. Unless you just playing records on, bro. I don't know, bro. Y'all just going out shooting shots. But like NBA, they have a game plan. Playoff time, okay, we're going to key in on LeBron. We're going to turn him into a scorer, because we know nobody else on the Lakers can score. That's a shot at my own team, because Russell Westbrook, we trash right now, bro, and I can't stand it. It'll be all right, though. I'm ready for LeBron to, you know what I'm saying? I do not mess with LeBron. Get on out of there. He built this track. We ain't even talking about LeBron, bro. Let's get back to it. So, yeah, you get everything you want in mind. And I also think when you building a car, whatever car you choose or whatever car you have, that'll greatly impact what you can do with your car. Because my Civic, there's a lot of brands that make all types of parts for Civics. You can make any type of Civic you want. You know, any type, you can choose from a variety of headlight. Like, I say, like, no two Civics really look the same, because it's like a whole, well, you know, some may, but it's a whole lot of part, whole different. You can get a different wing, you know, different headlights, different tail lights. There's so many different companies that make all performance parts, downpipe, suspension. You don't have to go with the same suspension. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff you can do. And I don't know if it's that I don't like Chargers, or if I think it's that I don't like the people that have Chargers. they see charges and stuff, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just right to me. Like, when you think of a charger, you think of takeovers, somebody crashing, somebody doing burnout, somebody doing something unnecessary, and it's just not, I don't know. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, with chargers, most chargers look the same, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They might have some halos, some underglow, that little wicker bell on the back. Some of them don't even put wheels on them, bro. They don't even put aftermarket wheels. They all look the same to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. You can't really change the look of a charger. But if you get a Civic, or if you have a Civic, you can change anything. You can choose from so many front bumpers. I mean, a whole facelift. You know what I'm saying? So that comes into an account too. But yeah, modding the car, you really gotta plan it out. You can't just walk into it trying to add things, and that's just not gonna go well. And you got to remember always, when you're buying parts, a lot of people say eBay parts aren't good. You can get parts from eBay, you can get good parts from eBay, but you have to stay away from bad parts, like cheap stuff. If you pay for cheap parts, you're going to get cheap quality, bro. I mean, it is what it is. If you see a downpipe for $50 brand new on eBay and you buy it, don't expect it to change your car's life. It will change your car's life, because it's going to be in the shop. It's going to be on the back of a tow truck on me. So, I mean, spend your money wisely. And also, when you are modifying a car, do not finance parts. I'll say it again. Do not finance parts. If you really want something, you should work for it. Work some overtime, whatever you got to do. Save up for them parts that you want, and then buy it. And also, with that being said, buying stuff that costs, cost represents the quality. Some of the highest, costing things, you don't need to buy that neither, because just because it costs the most doesn't mean it's the best. Like, for example, a lot of downpipes on the market for these Civics are the exact same, but at different places they're going to cost you a lot more. So you got to think about that too. I would say, find the best deal on the part you want, look at some reviews, go on the forums, check out what it's talking about, and then from there you can get that part. The next thing I want to talk about is, I think every car guy, they eventually get to this point. Some people don't. I don't know, but that's how I am. You need to learn how to work on your own car. See, when you buy parts, you can't just think about the price of the parts. You got to think about the labor. So if you buy this downpipe, you might go to a shop and they might charge you $500. So if you paid $500 for that downpipe, you're really paying $1,000 just to get it on your car and going. And then you also might need a trim. Look at the homie calling me. You might need a trim. I'm saying his name. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Bruh, after that phone call, I honestly don't even know what I was talking about, bruh. I don't even I don't know what part of the video I left off on, bruh. Dang. Oh yeah. So if you wait, I said that already. Oh yeah, so you also have to think of the cost of labor. So in hindsight, it'd be better to buy tools, learn your car, learn how to work on your car, and install the parts yourself. But at the same time, you're not gonna be able to know. I mean, you're not gonna be able to know. You're not gonna be able to install every part by yourself. So you will also have to take it to a shop sometimes and get things done. Or maybe you got a friend that can do these type of things for you. I didn't have that friend. I'm the friend that does that for other people pretty much. But anyway, I don't have nothing to do with the point. Anyway, I also recommend finding a good shop. A shop that does good work, one, also charges you a good price compared to other places. Because some shops will tax you, bro. I promise you they will tax you. So yeah, you need to think about the cost of labor. If you're gonna do it yourself, you don't have to think about that. But maybe you need some new tools, and you're gonna need some tools, bro. I'm gonna give y'all a video on what tools that you should have as a car guy, or just for a Civic. You're gonna need some tools, and you also have to remember, if you're doing it yourself, you're not perfect, bro. So you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna be the best at installing parts to your car. You're gonna mess up sometimes, right? It happens. But that's just what comes with being a car guy. You know what I'm saying? I also recommend, I don't know, I never heard no other YouTuber say this or do this, but I keep everything I replace, like my intercooler, anything like that, bro, I always keep it just in case. You replace your downpipe, keep your original downpipe. You replace your intercooler, keep your original intercooler. Because you never know what happens, bro. And insurance companies really don't cover for things like that. So if that mess up, that's on you, bro. So even daggone, I keep extra like parts to my front lip. I keep extra parts for that. I keep extra freaking undergo strips. I keep extra everything, bro. So you got to think about that as well. You gotta keep extra stuff just in case, bro. And modifying your car also, I will say, well, some things, some parts aren't worth it. I'll say that. Like getting a blowout valve, for some cars that might be cool, but for other cars that's really not good for your car, and it'll hurt your car health, it hurt your engine health. So you have to think about that when you get parts. That's what people on the forums can help you. Like a lot of the turbos that came out for the Civics are not the best. Everybody says the 271 W1 turbo is not the best. It's known to break and mess up your car and whatnot. I don't know personally. I don't have a big turbo yet, so I don't know. But that's what they see on the forums. So yeah, make sure you're getting good parts that'll work on your car. And also, with some cars, there is a limit of what you can do. Like there's a limit of what your engine can do, I will say. This engine right here, the rods and pistons and things like that are not that strong. So you don't want to blow a rod because you just got a tune and you pushing 350 horsepower on, like, I don't know, bro, let's just say like 400 torque. This engine has its limits, and if you're trying to go for more and more horsepower, you got to remember how that affect the other parts of your car. You're gonna have to beef up your engine. You know, with more power, you're gonna need better brakes, better wheels. It's just like I said before, everything goes hand in hand, and you need to make sure you know what you're doing going into it. Just don't do anything. And yeah, bro, this was how to mod a car from somebody who didn't do it right. I'm getting it right though. That's all that matters, bro. Don't forget either, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm out.